understand lack and limitation is all people who are in a poverty consciousness think about. Have you ever been in a situation where somebody's always talking about the marketplace, the economy, they're talking about the price of gas, they're talking about the interest rates? Poverty consciousness, poverty consciousness, poverty consciousness. Their thoughts, feelings, and actions are the seeds that they are sowing. So they're always going to attract poverty because that's what they focus on. You cannot attract wealth when all you think about is, I don't like what I'm earning. What you think about always expands. If you're unhappy with having a lack of money, that is what you're going to continue to bring upon, and that's what you're going to continue to attract in your life. Now, a person with a wealth consciousness, a prosperity consciousness, what are they doing? They demand abundance. They know they are worthy of it, and they keep expecting more to come in. So let's ask yourself, do you demand abundance? Or are you just settling for lesser and lesser things in your life? They act on ideas right away. I want you to start acting on ideas. If you're not acting on ideas, you are in a poverty consciousness. If you are the type of person who is procrastinating, you're always going to create very little. You want to start acting on ideas right away. That's what a person with a prosperity consciousness has. They take full responsibility. The difference between a consumer mindset and a wealth mindset, the consumer mindset is always blaming their employer. They're blaming the economy for why they can't do it. They're blaming everybody, but instead they're not going inside. A person with a prosperity consciousness takes extreme ownership and understands, I'm the only problem, the only solution. If something is not going well in my income, in my business, in my economy, then I'm going to go back to the law of compensation. And I'm going to take full responsibility that I'm not communicating effectively to the marketplace. I'm not giving at a higher level. So you want to always take full responsibility because you're the only problem and the only solution you're ever going to have. I remember when my mentor taught me that was like, poof, just opened my mind. And he learned it from his mentor, Earl Nightingale. So we're just keep paying it forward, pay it forward. I want you to pay that forward to somebody today. Now you're activating the law of compensation just by doing that. And a person with a prosperity consciousness is aware, look at that word aware, so they have this knowingness, there's an unlimited supply, there's enough for everybody to go around. Do you believe that there's an unlimited supply, or are you just trying to come from a place of neediness and just thinking, oh, I've got to beg, borrow, and steal to get my part? Never do that. Always divorce yourself from the outcome. The only thing you have to do is see yourself wealthy and start building your beliefs and skill sets up. An individual with a prosperity consciousness, they loathe lack and limitation. They cannot be around people who constantly are speaking lack and limitation. They're so sensitive to people's language. Now, I will tell you this right away. Observe your language. Change is always linguistic, so you're going to know if you're speaking castles into existence or you're speaking your funeral into existence. That's a quote from David Schwartz in The Magic of Thinking Big. So if you want to know, am I in a poverty mindset or a prosperity mindset? Just look at your language. Look at your actions. Look at the type of goals you have. Your goals will tell you a lot. Your goals will tell you which mindset you're in. And then a person in a prosperity consciousness is always circulating money. The person in a broke mindset, they're holding the money so tightly. They're trying to cut every corner. Just remember this. Being cheap is very expensive. I always tell my clients this. I say, because you invested in yourself, you just saved yourself hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in results. And the people that don't do it just cost themselves hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars in wasting their time. Now, I want to give you 6 ways to improve your relationship with money. Number 1, journal every day and just journal with this question. How can I 5x my income? How can I 10x my income? Whatever it is. And forget about judging the ideas. Just put a timer on and only think of how you can, not why you can't. That alone will create a prosperity consciousness. Read books on money philosophy. Read Think and Grow Rich. Read YouTube Can Be Prosperous. Read The Science of Getting Rich. These are my favorite books around money. And read them because you're inundating it in your new program in your subconscious mind. Always keep money in your wallet. Every time, I don't care if you spend it, but keep it in your wallet or purse. Every time you see it, you're training your subconscious mind that I always have money. Give, 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 give. Law of compensation again. The more you give, the more you're going to receive. Get in the habit of giving compliments. Give advice. Give anything you can give, and you're going to get it returned. And here's a big one. Mentally, spend $10,000 a day. You're creating a prosperity consciousness. When you drive by somebody who has a nice car, say, I could pay for that. I'm not asking you to physically pay, but your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. I want you to spend $10,000 a day. And then create an affirmation. I'm so happy and grateful now that money comes to me through expected and unexpected sources. Or say, I am prosperity. I am prosperity over and over and over and over again. I remember I was studying years ago this book, YouTube Can Be Prosperous. And it said 100 times a day before you go to sleep and in the morning, just say, I am prosperity, I am prosperity, I am prosperity. So I did it because I was willing to do anything to change where I was. Well, all of a sudden, within a few days, everything I thought about was prosperous. And that's what will happen. But don't believe me, test it for yourself. Now, when you start understanding, there's a law of how money works. Money loves speed. Make quick actions. Make quick decisions. Do everything with urgency. And when you do it, the universe is going to come, have your back, and help you get to where you want to go. Now, I will share with you, if you want to change your relationship with money, I want you to acknowledge the abundance in your life right now. Look at the good in your life right now. I want you to acknowledge all the good things. If you're on a walk, look at the flowers. The more you start acknowledging abundance, the more that it's going to come to you. Appreciate the goodness of life around you. Look for 30 days. Look at everything and ask yourself, what's good in this? Well, as you do that, you're changing into a prosperity consciousness. Understand and start affirming the universe is infinitely abundant and it wants to serve me. I am infinitely abundant. I am infinitely wealthy. I am infinitely rich. Start saying this over and over and over again. And then focus all your energy on what you want, not on what's missing. Focus on abundance, not lack. Give unconditionally. You have to want to give. Giving has to be a part of your identity. It can't be, oh, I give conditionally when I can get something in return. Give all your attention on the people you're talking to. Make them the most important person. And then believe that you already have it. Before I ever created wealth, I was playing in my mental rehearsal through visualizing, using my imagination, the experience I had. I want you to imagine right now that you are financially free. How would you feel? Would you feel excited? I want you to feel excited now. Would you feel proud? I want you to feel proud now. Would you feel peace of mind? I want you to feel peace of mind. Before you're ever going to receive something, you have to do it inside first. You have to accept it inside. And feelings mixed with the mental image of you already being financially free, already having a wealth mindset, activates the fulfillment of your desire. You manifest from a place of wholeness, not lack. So anytime you go to lack comes up in your mind, I want you to say to yourself, that was the old me. And then I want you to reaffirm, I am infinitely rich. I am infinitely wealthy. I am infinitely abundant. Now, if you just do this for a few days, it's not going to work. You didn't create your program overnight. It's not going to change overnight. You've got to commit to make this a part of your being. The price is worth it. The key is not to be attached to anything. You want to really get my language here. Detach from the outcome. Divorce yourself completely from the outcome, and you watch what's going to happen. See, money is so easy to earn. Now, let's go back to this. How can I train you to make every decision to come from the 100,000 earner? You can do it if you remind yourself to do it. It may not be part of your program. You may be sitting there right now and saying, Arash, it's easy for you, but I can't do it. It's not that it's easy for me. I just followed the rules of success. The rules of success is you've got to be willing to pay the price. And I was willing to pay the price in building discipline. And you're going to have to pay that price. Is it worth it to you to create a world-class life? What if you made a decision right now with me that I am going to be intentional every day that I'm going to create a world-class life for 6 months? Every day you say that and you get out of your comfort zone. You surround yourself with the right mentors. You get in mastermind groups of people who are already where you want to go. Would that be worth it to you? I know it was worth it to me. I always say the thing that I built from inside that got active when I was failing to succeeding, I can never stop anymore. I want to give this to the world. I want everybody to know how they can live. I want everyone to experience amazing experiences. I want everyone to stop doubting themselves and impacting themselves. Now, when you look at this law of compensation again, let's go over it because it is absolutely critical if you want to change your income. You have to do the thinking, but you have to work in harmony with this law. The law states that you get exactly what you get is in direct proportion to what you give. So what is it? The need for what you do, your ability to do it, and the need for it in the marketplace. So there's a need in the marketplace for just about anything. Like what your unique talents are, you can monetize. But in order to monetize it, we've got to build the mindset. We got to create the right money framework. And we've got to master our mind. Our mind is so important because whatever we accept, it goes deep in our subconscious mind. Now, unfortunately, most people are accepting what they don't want, so they keep creating more and more of that in their life. Are you willing for 30 days to make a decision from where you want to be? Every day. Are you willing to have uncomfortable conversations? Are you willing to hold yourself accountable? Are you willing to pay the price? Because let me share with you what the rewards are going to look like. There's nothing better than emotional freedom. I want you to imagine your life where you don't have to worry about anything. You just get to do whatever you're doing. You see your life as an artist. You are so loose. You're so free. You're so calm. You're so creative. And I want you to wake up every day knowing you're going to have an amazing day. When you're emotionally free, that's exactly what happens. Now, I would love for you to comment below what has been your biggest aha. I would love for you to share with me what resonated with you the most. And I don't want you to ever worry about if I'm talking to you right now and you're in that scarcity and broke mindset, you can get out of it. If I can do it, you can do it. But you just got to follow the principles. Every principle works on every other principle. Now, if this resonated with you, which I'm sure it did, this is a game changer. Now, everybody who goes after money has to realize money is not really what we're going after. Money is not the goal. Money is the tool. The goal is always freedom. I want you to be free. Now, if this really resonated with you deeply, and you want to go deeper with me, just send me a message. I want to go deeper. And really, I love helping individuals who are inspirationally dissatisfied to really create a life of freedom. Freedom is your birthright. Let's create freedom together. I hope you enjoyed this. I want you to share this with somebody that it can impact today. I will see you on the next video.
Hey, Arash, say hi to YouTube. You're live.
Hey, YouTube. Hope you're enjoying it.
Tell them they're going to catch this one on Monday.
I guess you're going to catch it on Monday. I hope you guys enjoy it.